It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Jonathan Stever, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Cesar Hernandez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Popped him up. Collins over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Slow little roller to third. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him 2 down. So now here is Jose Ramirez. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
He's got it. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. That's popped up out towards short right field. Madrigal ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. And he goes to second with it. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Tribe are off to an early 1-0 lead. Carlos Vargas gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
The batter will be Danny Mendick as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Swing and a liner. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
At the plate, Zach Collins. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. And that's lined into center field, and look out now. Back-to-back singles open up the inning.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser shot.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Mendick at second, Collins at first with no outs. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
2-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting fourth.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play right at 333, 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, 2 down. The batter will be Luis Robert. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Count remains 2-2. Two and two, the pitch.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's set the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Striding in is Jose Abreu, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, bases loaded. Two and 0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Next, it'll be Andrew Vaughn, and the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. First offering.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
High in the air out to center field. Zimmer is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Second inning upcoming here on the south side, all tied at 1-1. Striding in for the Indians, Eddie Rosario. It was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now that brings up Josh Naylor. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's a guy who could use a 3-for-4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Zimmer stands at first with one out. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a ground ball to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. Ready now is Yoan Moncada. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Strike called. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here now the 2-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Third home run for him on the year. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal.
Second baseman.
That's popped up. Naylor has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Base is empty here with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at outfielder Bradley Zimmer. Can't say it enough. Hybrid. but he's going to profile as a center fielder for me. And what's scary, he's coming at you 6'4", 6'5", but speed's his #1 tool with a strong and accurate arm.
Into the box now, Danny Mendick, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He singled in his first AB. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a stop to first. What a play.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Zach Collins. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Here comes the 1-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now to the plate, Roberto Perez. And now the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jimenez is in pursuit. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner goes high in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Andres Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Hit hard to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Zimmer. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Aloy Jimenez.
Next, it'll be Eloy Jimenez. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Drilled to first. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Luis Robert.
Next, here is Luis Robert. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Jose Abreu would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. Pitch on the way. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Robert is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fouled away. Two runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. From the belt, the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Moncada has it, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
At the plate now is Bradley Zimmer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit, and he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Lifted down the line in left. Giving chase is Jimenez. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-2 Cleveland. Bottom of the inning now, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
Jose Abreu.
Now the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Popped him up. Naylor in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Roberto Perez. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking at his career totals, Hernandez hits a little over the 270 mark. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now
he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Next to Cleveland, the shortstop, Andres.
Garrett Crochet, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. So now to the plate, Andres Jimenez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Down the third baseline. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So stepping in is Jose Ramirez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 22, Ronnie.
One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Now Reyes with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. Looking up is Jimenez. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Naylor is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Tribe lead this one 7-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
The 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Danny Mendick.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Danny Mendick. Now the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, Zach Collins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So now to the plate, Leury Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Garcia is off of first with 2 away. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
And now the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Here now the 2-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Now to the plate, here is Austin Hedges. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cody Hoyer takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a ball 1-0.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to...
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's safe.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. And now Andres Jimenez. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 9-3 game now.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3-1 to him now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Cleveland's out in front 9-3. Cal Quantrill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. The next batter will be Luis Robert. He grounded out last time up.
The right fielder, Luis.
And now the first pitch. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Jose Abreu will be next. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 4. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes is there to put it away for route number 1. So the next to bat will be Andrew Vaughn. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So here's Yoan Moncada. Now the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. White Sox leave 1, still way back. It's 9-3. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jose Ruiz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 3-1. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And there's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Eddie Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Fouled off. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Popped him up. Moncada takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The center fielder.
Next to dig in, Bradley Zimmer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Indians 10 and the White Sox 3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Danny Mendick. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Now
He's
batting,
looking locked
catcher,
in.
Zach Collins.
Stepping in now, Zach Collins, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Collins is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Mendick, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now to change up away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Zimmer is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Blake Rutherford will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. He's set and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. White Sox strand a couple. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Blake Rutherford takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Leading off to the infield.
Digging in will be Austin Hedges. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Matt Foster enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Cesar Hernandez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 10 and the White Sox 3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And in to bat next is Luis Robert. First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball. We're down 1-1. No bets off the plate. Ball 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2 seam action on it, 1 gone. So here's Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Abreu.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Now into the box, Andrew Vaughn. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to 3rd. Ramirez is up with it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. And now in the box, Andres Jimenez singled in his last at-bat. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
At the plate, Frenmel Reyes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Eddie Rosario gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And that misses as well. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Ball 4. Into the box, Josh Naylor struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Indians 12 and the White Sox 3. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Zimmer is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Next to stand, Tim Anderson will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. First offering on its way. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Zimmer. He makes the running play. 2 down. White Sox down to their final out. And digging in next will be Danny Mendick. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Zach Collins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The White Sox down to their last strike. And this is taken for a ball. They walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Zach Collins is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Cleveland scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Carlos Vargas earns the win, his second. Jonathan Stever was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.